Lateri gratti pari
Boppity boopity.
Ta gravitativan.
Latikrivan.
Gravitativan.
Latigrativa.
Gravitativan. Yati jatha gravitativan.
All right, I brought in 3 cups of coffee. Let's do this thing.
All right. Yeah. Hey everyone, welcome to Threshold. We're a 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons play cast. Let's pod.
You need to come up with an official way to say that.
Never. That's part of the charm.
Okay.
It's a thing he does.
Let's go around. Let's go. Just go.
Hey everyone, my name is Pamela. I am playing Christine Demarin, a level 7 fighter, level 2 paladin who has been aged 20 years at the moment.
I'm Josh. I'm playing Otto Abro, a crazy old man, sorcerer level 8. Something.
Yo, what up? Boom! It's Patrick playing Kakuruka.
This is gonna be a great session.
Level 7 rogue, level 2 fighter.
Dressed in Adidas.
I'm a Birdman, wearing Adidas.
He's sponsored.
Real Adidas.
We're not actually
Bring
sponsored.
it.
Not sponsored. Hey everybody, I'm Casey. I play Andreos Vigidictum Revestium, and I am a 7th level diviner with very little see into the future spells.
He's right. I didn't actually read anything there. Hi, I'm Kevin. I'm playing, we're calling him Vel right now, still. It's mine.
For this session.
You gotta take it away from me before I stop calling me Vel. Yeah, I'm a level 9 wizard. Have been for some time now. In any case, High Elf, probably gonna be on trial here in a little bit or something. What? Who said that? Let's go somewhere else.
High elf, man.
Ah, delicious Starbucks water. All right.
Are we sponsored?
No!
So,
We need to get a better
Stop
table.
the free advertising!
as you guys remember last time,
You sip on that like it's Mati energy.
Where was this bar cold open?
Why do a cold open when you can have a cold show?
I think this is a hot show. Okay, so as you guys remember last time, you left the scary dungeon after Christine got aged magically, which was much better Christine than Otto. Otto'd be dead.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
Why couldn't it be one of those two then?
Otto would have been like.
Val had his
Indiana
arm
Jones,
aged like 100 years.
Yeah, see, look, it's horrible.
And any of us touch that fire, we were totally screwed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys left that dungeon. Vel sealed it off. And you made your way into Domus Batrum. Yes, point of order?
I do have magic items. I have the 2 burrow arrows.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, because it took 2
Because it's 2 to get through.
to get out.
I
Yeah.
got 4.
So you got 2 more. Those are so cool.
And I couldn't steal the dude's hammer.
Yes, it's not magic. It's just his hammer. He's a ghost.
It's not. It wasn't even magic. It just had a ghost tied to it.
There's also the nicest hammer in the room.
He made you roll an improvised weapon to use as a weapon. It didn't even work as a normal battle.
Anyway, you guys left. You got to Domus Batrum. Vel confronted the Church of Lunem, who was like, "Sorry, we can't help you." Went to the Church of Victoria, who was like, "I can try to help you, even though I don't really want to."
Didn't
because
go to Lunam, but
oh, you didn't?
no, I threatened. We went to Victoria
Oh, and
first,
you
and then I
threatened
threatened to go to
Lunam. That's
Lunam if
right.
they couldn't do it.
My
but,
apologies.
That's all right.
And then tried to heal Christine, but whatever power is within Christine said, nah, no touch. And and it was it was a great time.
Yeah.
We all had fun.
Yep.
So
It was a great time. Everyone was happy.
So, and Ka went to see a guy with a creepy breathing mask, and who
totally conned him out of some information.
Yeah, and he told him that there was a collection of that his kind were with the Avis Vigilum at an inn called the Ig Gonjuravan, or we can call it the Egg Summoner. That's what that means.
Is their symbol a chicken?
I don't know. You're not there.
Okay. Just curious.
No.
Not even a snippet.
Can I sense whether their symbol is a chicken? Can I roll
I just
a
thought-
history check? Should I know of this place?
I just thought egg summoner chicken. I was trying to be funny. Thanks for
I
shooting me down.
get it. I get it now. No, it's like a wizard that makes eggs.
Can I learn that?
Yes.
Create egg.
Summon egg.
Great.
Okay.
Create breakfast.
No, breakfast is banned. Okay, so I believe it was starting it towards afternoon, evening. Vel's trial is impending. Seems kind of like everyone's saying, "Go show up for court."
Are they?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm not reading that.
So I'll leave it to you guys. I'm gonna say Ka has rejoined the party.
Goes back.
You guys are
Is
in the
Admiral's
city. What? Yeah, Admiral's back from sending his letter to find out some information about aging and spells and curses and all that stuff.
Yep. And the state of Ravetop.
Yes. So why don't we? I'll just turn it on over to y'all.
All right. Val is, I think, as people are coming back and rejoining us, Val's just like pacing back and forth, mumbling possible solutions / being, Lunan probably won't work if Victoria didn't work with it.
Christine is sitting there holding the prayer beads and muttering a spell to Nara for guidance.
Val kind of stops and seems deep in thought for a second, and then kind of looks resigned. He goes, Christine, do you, how are you doing?
I think I'm starting to get over my shock.
Good.
If you know of any way
I think you should go back to Aaron
and die there.
and find a church to Nara. You're not going to find one here.
I don't.
I shouldn't have brought you. I didn't think about how dangerous it is for humans here, and I wanted you to come. You should have stayed in Sherryton and started to organize the resistance there, and then none of this would have happened. And you have such little time, and it's my fault that such a chunk of it has been eaten up now.
Well, part of my job is to put myself in danger. And I didn't think something like this would happen.
But I should have known, which is why I should have.
Well, we can't know everything.
We can try.
Yes, we can try. But I think I am supposed to be here. Remember when we were in the Nardrome and we found that message about the fairy waterfalls?
Yeah.
It was in Elvish. The name is an Elvish name. It's somewhere here, and I think I need to find it. And that's the only way this is going to be fixed, and to figure out what is happening to me.
Ghost aging is not a very well studied topic. But
There are a lot of
You
things
could-
in this world, Vel, that none of us understand. I will never understand magic like you do. But you can't know everything either.
that's your opinion, man.
Oh, I'm a ma'am now, am I?
It's figure of speech, man. Man means friend in Elvish. No, it doesn't. Yeah. All right. Canon. Yeah, man.
It'd be Mon.
Yeah, man. Hey, man.
I can do that.
And then all right. My first attempt to break Steven's Konglang has been
No.
no. Um,
I've been working very hard in my conlang to make sure your name stays the same. Or as close as possible.
yeah.
So I think
Who knows how long it's even going to be mine.
I think the first step is to find these fairy waterfalls. The Silva something. I don't remember.
Did I roll a history on that the first time?
I imagine.
I probably
you
did, and I think I
I think we
failed
said it was like you said that they were fairy waterfalls.
I think the
but
most
you
I got
couldn't-
was that it sounds like a homelandy
Yeah.
thing.
Sounds like a ruin.
Yeah. So
Sounds
speaking
a
about the
ruin.
ruins of Silva Cataracta.
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 Like cataracts.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Silva Cataracta.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I guess we could try and see if anybody else knows more about that than I do.
Andreas,
Yes, man.
do you know anything?
Can I
Goddammit.
really not?
I don't know. We'll see.
Do you know anything about the ruins of Silva Cataracta?
It's casting it.
History.
Oh.
23.
You cast a
Oh,
second
yeah.
one, so-
Yes.
You know that it's the it's ruins that used to be an ancient library. It's ruins that are in the middle of what's called the Black Forest, the Black Jungle, and
And that is close.
it's fairly far.
Who keeps track
It's
of
gonna.
geography?
It's a
here?
couple of days. It's a couple of days journey away. Probably 2 days on foot. But it's very dangerous. It would be a 5-star level danger rating because there's some kind of elvish vampire that like lords over the whole region.
Oh.
Oh no.
Let's do it.
The fairy falls are a few days away and very dangerous to get to. And I think that
Few days on foot or few days taking Nexus Gates?
taking Nexus Gates. I think
Yeah.
Nexus
Yeah.
Gates.
Mm-hmm. All distances measured by Nexus Gate.
I think the Exaltus Populi's plan to send you home is right.
Well, if I go home, I will probably be captured, tortured, and possibly killed.
But I mean, Anastasia's still there, and we're not that worried. Like she's already. She could probably use your help in forming a resistance. And there's.
Val, I'm not leaving.
Okay.
And the Exaltus Populi has pressing matters.
Yeah, like getting you to those fairy waterfalls.
Or shedding yourself of the name Vel.
I'd like that name. Do I have to?
The Exaltus Populi needs to.
All right,
I guess I should. Well,
let's head towards the waterfalls.
can we stay here one night? I'd like to see if Ansma made it here safely at least.
Yes. Fine.
Okay. I'd also like to run a few tests. Okay. Let's find a. Andres, do you know of a good place to stay, or maybe I don't know. The church probably doesn't want to do any favors anymore. Tell him I'm sorry next time you see him. I was caught up in the moment.
Well, if we're going to be staying here, then they shelter me, so.
During this conversation, Christine is going to try. I guess why not try one more time? But just like, I guess she's just wondering if this is the right decision to stay a night and then head out.
Okay, you think
Done.
on that?
Don't think too hard about that 24-hour thing that you know meta-wise exists. Just,
I'm not
okay.
I'm not operating on meta knowledge.
Okay. Cool. Do we Also, we need to figure out if there's some sort of map or chart, or if we can hire a
And
guide to.
Ah.
Require
Kai, you hear you hear the sound of you just hear like the sounds of thieves' camp as it drips through the air, asking questions like, does anyone know where a good fence is? Has anyone seen anyone want to buy some poisons? Anyone want to
buy some death sticks?
Yeah. Anyone want to buy some drugs? Just
I
like
hear anybody selling bliss?
Sure,
Cost us to tingle.
Oh
of course.
Of course.
that bliss perforated
no. Bliss in the
flower,
homeland?
right? Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, you hear just some you just hear the calls of the market and the black market.
All right. Well, is there, Andreas? You're gonna have to help me out here. Is there a way that, first of all, I could? Well, we need to find a place to stay, preferably. Aberil's looking a little wobbly.
Yeah.
Do you have a level of exhaustion?
I think, yeah.
Oh.
He's down to one level of
I think
exhaustion.
it's one level.
but,
Yeah.
He's still tired. Preferably somewhere that's human friendly.
Good luck.
And then also, if there's any way for me to tell if my apprentice has made it safely into town, maybe without bothering her about it.
The church is the only shelter I need, so I don't know of much.
Cool.
That, and I was only here for a couple months, before I came to get you.
Right. Oh, okay. So you're not like an,
And I was raised outside.
He's a sheltered little boy.
Okay.
I guess man, elvish man, a sheltered elvish man.
Little elf man. Okay. Well, I suppose could you maybe? I'll wait here. Maybe you go see if the church can help us out with those. Is that okay? And then
Yeah, I'll go.
Or Belle, you can start reading signs. We can find an inn.
Well, it takes a day for anybody to acquire information, right?
I mean,
You just make a gather information check.
yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go to the church then.
Okay. You head back into the Church of Victoria.
Yeah, I assume.
The guards let you in. They know you. And do you have like a little cloister there? A little
Yeah.
room.
Probably they have just
Simple
echo-
transmat and
Yeah.
He had a room there.
some
from what I
possessions. Are you going to your room? Or are you going to
I guess if I can get to Mother Superior, I'm probably going to attempt. But
She's
I know she's
probably
pretty busy.
She's probably pretty busy, but you could probably make your way to a lieutenant or something. Sure.
if I approach.
Yes. Hello.
If the Mother Superior has any time this evening or before she begins her trance,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't mind talking to her.
Excellent. I will. I'll have her talk to you. I'll let her know.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
so Christine, do you
Yes.
feel more tired or anything?
Yes.
You do.
Well, things make places ache where I didn't think they would ache. On a positive note, doesn't look like any scarring will happen from feeding the shield, but
Okay.
minor plus.
Do you think, like, do you
Credit
feel,
score.
Yeah, better
do
virtue.
you feel less capable than you'd like?
No,
Okay. Okay.
no.
You,
I'm still younger than Rasper.
Who isn't?
Otto.
Yeah. Otto here. Yeah.
Well, Andreas.
Hey, somebody say something.
oh gosh, we should find that guy at bed.
He's an old man.
Yeah.
And he's tired.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, so that's good.
It's just startling. I don't think it would be something you would understand.
I'm trying to.
I know. Imagine a quarter of your life suddenly stripped away. in an instant.
How does that feel? Is that like a physical thing, or is that more like a
It's more-
mental thing you're dealing with?
Both, mostly mental.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna go to the entry point and just see if anybody maybe saw Ansma or has been hassled by Tarek recently or anything.
Great. Give me a gather information check.
Street or wait. What would
Oh,
that be?
is there no?
Well, let's see.
Isn't
Maybe.
Just give me a charisma check.
there, or
Okay.
investigation?
No, it's not an investigate check.
Yeah, there isn't really even a streetwise check anymore. So,
Huge.
all right,
roll.
4.
All right. You talk to a couple of people, and they all say like, "No, we haven't seen either of those people. I'm sorry, I don't exactly know what you're talking about." No leads.
Ask about an inn.
Oh, right. I guess I turned to the last person I was talking to and go, "Oh yeah, is there a place that we could find accommodations for the evening or something? Maybe one with them in mind."
He looks and he says, "I don't know anything about where these ones might stay. There's a couple of good inns close by that have some nice mats and a beautiful interior for trancing in a very quiet, calm atmosphere."
Good. Okay, perfect. Point me to your favorite.
It's over there.
All
My
right.
brother owns it.
Thanks, brother of in. All right. Let's go, Averil.
You know my name.
All right, Aberil and Vel and Christine and Ka
Great.
all heading off.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Great.
And Kreko.
Yes, Krako's still here.
Kriko.
Good no beast.
All right, you guys head on through the city, and you arrive at the inn. It's a small, it's a small but nice little inn. It has like a place for people to rest in. It looks fairly busy.
Okay. Walk on in.
Okay. It'll be just a matter of
Yeah.
of paying for
Right.
paying for a place to stay.
We'd like to, and maybe if I could rent 2 mats for them to push together because they have
They look at you kind of funny and they go, "Okay, that's fair enough."
foreigners.
And Arrow speaks up. Unless you have any better human accommodations.
Oh right, why didn't I think of that?
Give me just a D20 roll.
Okay.
Luck.
I don't remember how awful the mats were. Just 11.
Okay, that's above 10.
Close enough.
That's for luck rolls.
50-50. Yeah.
Yeah.
He says, I do, but it's over in Lopside though. I have a lot of people that come here from there. So
I see.
it's pretty. I hear it's pretty bad, but they do have beds for your kind and dims and
Right.
yeah, it's a dim inn.
Right. Well, he's like half asleep. I think I'll take one of your mats then.
Fair enough.
Aldo doesn't want to go to Laps.
So yeah, you have some trance mats. You can push them together. The inn isn't so busy that you're going to be not be able to like stretch out. It's not as busy as the last one.
Okay.
Good.
This one's much better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
It's not comfortable, but
We can cuddle up.
I'm
warm.
Christine is going to
Like a down pillow.
Christine's gonna go up to Vel and say, "Vel, I need your help."
Huh?
I don't know. I can't sit still.
Oh, okay.
I think I need to go with or without you guys. I need to go now. So I need your help to either arrange transport or teleportation or something that would get me there.
Okay. Why is so urgent?
I don't know. I don't want to be stuck this way.
Okay, Christine. Let's. Right now,
Yes.
we can't even let Aberil.
Aberil can sleep. I just need to go.
Okay. I will go with you then. It's a very dangerous thing. I can't let you go there alone. I'm scared about this trial, Christine. I think
I know. That's why you keep running away from it.
What? No. I haven't been.
Val.
Okay.
I understand.
Okay. I don't know what they're gonna do if I try to leave town. Although they haven't made a lot of efforts to control my movements so far, so maybe I could
That's a
go
positive.
and deal with this later. Andreas isn't around, is he? Okay.
Kaz playing his like little metal marble game on
Andreas.
the floor while they talk.
You just describe that.
So Kaz has been carrying around this like small metal, like looks like about the size of a marble, and he's been carrying it around the entire time he's been with everybody. And he plays. It looks like he plays like this weird little game where he like spins it on the ground and just watches it, and he's like barking little caws and clicks at it, and then he grabs it sometimes and he like spins it again. So it's just a little weird game that you really wouldn't understand unless you were South Asian.
It's a South Asian thing.
Yeah.
I think I tried to figure it out. one
Yeah,
time.
you did. Yeah, you watched me play.
Yeah,
it
and he
once,
kept
but-
slapping my hand because I was doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Andreas, as you're getting ready to transfer the day, there's a knock at your door, and there's a couple of knights, and they say the Mother Superior has requested your presence.
Perfect.
They take you there, and they lead you there, and you can see that she's kind of like has like a warm cup of tea, and is sort of getting ready to like do some studying and stuff for the evening. And says, yes, Andreas, what can I do for you? What day of the week is it?
Monday. Or
Monday.
it's Capu
Okay.
Terzo.
Great.
Capu Day.
The first order is the Exaltus Populi wanted to apologize for any inconvenience that was done on his behest.
She says, I appreciate that, Andreas, although, yes, he is a special case, and some special consideration has to be considered when dealing with the Exaltus Populi, because everything he's done to the elven people. Now, what is it that is that everything that
We I don't know how to ask for guidance, but I'm troubled by his concern for the predicament we're in.
the predicament? You mean his trial?
That and getting sidetracked by the situation.
Oh, well, yes, that the situation is, you mean his human friend?
Yeah.
That problem will work itself out in a number of decades anyway. One way or another at its worst case scenario. Yeah, I understand your concern, Andreas. I wouldn't worry too much. The Exaltus Populi, he is he seems to have some kind of an ability to do very big things, and he doesn't really seem to answer to anyone either. Perhaps it's almost better if he stays distracted. I understand that the courts have been trying to get him here for his trial, but I personally have often wondered if it's better if his meddling remained on Aeron. He's grown very quickly in power from his time as a shadow, and regardless of whether or not he gets to keep he is considered legally the heir to the Transmog Online. That's for our court to decide. But whether or not he gets to keep that name, I doubt that his skills as a wizard won't transfer with it. And an untethered by his line, there's no telling what he could do here in this state.
That's what I hope to. What I've always seen of the Exaltus Populi is, it's not Transmodifon. None of that matters. It's the Exaltus Populi.
Yes, and that's what perhaps scares me the most, is that someone with that much power, one individual being able to say so much about the future of the Elven people. I think that it is definitely best for you to stay with him for as long as possible, and I do think that now that he is here in Domus Batrum, that taking him to his trial should be the first priority. Where is he now?
They went to search for a human.
I see.
A place to sleep.
I see. I would say be sure. Luckily, humans have long to sleep, so you'll be able to trance and find them very quickly. Don't let him. Make sure he gets there tomorrow.
That's my plan.
Excellent. Thank you, Andreas.
Is there any discomfort with?
Oh, no, not at all. It was as if she was. It was just more as if she was unwilling, maybe even at a subconscious level, to allow me to do what I do.
Okay. As always, I thank you for allowing me to stay here. And
any visions, Andreas?
No, it's as if, like, I don't know, being around them or being distracted by other people has.
Well, since you're here tonight, please, during your trance, keep your thoughts focused on receiving these visions.
Thank you.
Thank you, Andreas. She dismisses you.
And I go back to my trance map.
You trance. You do have a vision tonight. Your vision is of a two-headed moon beast, and one of the two heads is dead, and it just kind of like hangs limply there at the side as it decomposes, and you can see the white eyes of the dead head of the moon beast, and suddenly a raven flies down and lands on the dead moon beast's head and starts like pecking at its eye, and then it pulls it out and eats it before flying away. That's the vision you see.
Perfect.
I feel like this is a good sign.
Got a good feeling about this one.
Good omen.
Things are going great.
I call to Danica before I trance.
Is this familiar?
Oh yes, yes, Danica. Yes.
Danica.
I was like, who is Danica?
Now here's the question: what kind of bird is Danica?
I think
Hawk
today it's a moon beast.
Hawk. The answer is hawk.
Hawk owl.
It's a hawk. All right, Belle and Christine, what are you guys doing? And Otto, you're sleeping.
I'm sleeping. Yeah.
Ka, what are you up to?
I'm sleeping now.
Ka's sleeping.
All right. Heading to
Christine.
Okay, we need to find the Nexus gate.
Just a second. Is Ka with us?
No.
No.
Are we
Just
really
us.
just gonna go, the two of us, Christine?
Or I can go.
I feel like we at least, Ka and Andreas and Aberil, they've sacrificed a lot even to get us to this point.
I know,
feel
but
like
Otto and Ka need their rest. I don't feel like I can until I see this through.
All right, Christine, I'll trust you. I'm not gonna let you go into this alone.
Okay.
So,
Is there any way that you think we could travel 2 days faster than...
I don't even know where this place is, Christine.
Okay. Well, do you have like a Nexus crossroads or somewhere that
I mean,
they have connecting gates?
I mean, Domus Batrum is the biggest conversion of active gates in the homeland, but without a map or a...
Okay, well, where can we find a map?
The Techniciphers Union?
Great.
Okay.
Let's
Okay. All right. Let's.
You guys go to the nearest Techniciphers Union. There's signs that are posted around. It's closed. So it's nighttime.
Okay.
Right. They're closed.
It'll be open for a couple hours in the morning.
Christine, why don't we rest and we can ask Ka and Aberil if they want to go with us, and we can go first thing in the morning, because we can't just do blind Nexus jumps where we could accidentally walk into one that has
Okay,
been...
well then is there a library? Maybe there's something here in the city. There's like maybe a Nexus gate that isn't working that we could fix and go.
Christine, it's nighttime. No one's in a rush here. Everything's closed. I'm sorry, and I understand the urgency you feel. We can go as soon as we're able to, but I just don't think we're able to right now. We could end up jumping into the plane of fire by accident or something. I can't deduce Nexus paths just on intuition. It's too risky.
Do you think Andreas knows where it is?
He might have a better idea than I do, but he's not a technicipher or anything.
Okay, so then we walk.
I don't know where it is geographically either, Christine. I've never heard of this place before. I understand you're stressed out and I understand the urgency, but maybe if we just run into this, we're probably going to get ourselves killed one way or the other. Not only is according to Andreas, a very dangerous place, but running into the jungle, doing reckless jumps through gates, that's...
Okay, so then maybe there's a temple somewhere in town. We can at least... Temples are always open, so we can at least maybe try and find something. Or ask around town if there is somehow a human district or something.
The closest thing you're going to find is probably some of the dim communities in Lopside. Half-elf.
Would they know Aaron?
Some of them might, depending on if they were born there, but Christine, you're starting to scare me a little bit. I will do everything in my power to fix this, but I also want to keep us both alive, even if it keeps you alive a little older than you were before. It's not worth dying over this.
You're right. You're right.
Let's go get some rest. You seem pretty tired yourself.
Maybe we just need to wait until people wake up.
We can go first thing in the morning.
And you guys don't sleep, so
Yeah, after the downtime, the rest and reflection time, everything will start to open again. and we can go straight to the Techniciphers Union, grab a chart, get you where you need to go, okay? That way we don't have to abandon the people who have sacrificed as much as they have to get us to as far as we've got.
Yeah.
Well, Vel puts an arm around you. All right, let's go. Let's go back and get you some rest.
You head back to the little inn, and Ka and Averil are asleep. It's quiet. There's people mulling about. There's a few elves that are entranced. There's someone who's praying to a little statue of their god.
Oh, wow.
It's not so. I think it even. It's interesting to me. I think that those wrinkles actually add a layer of distinguished feeling to you guys that you never really quite find with elves. It's all fading, especially now too. And all of us are going to look like children in no time. It's just platitudes.
Yeah.
All right.
Resting.
You rest. The night passes uneventfully.
Yeah. I love it when that happens.
You wake up. It's a bright and shiny day. Andreos has tracked the party down to the front of the inn and is standing at the door.
Andres, do you know the way to the Black Forest and the Fairy Fountains?
Okay.
No, I am not a technificer.
Take me to one.
Vel has a appointment to get to.
It can wait.
I can't. We're here.
Christine feels very strongly that she needs to go, and I can't really let her go there alone. Andreas.
You're the Exaltus Populi. You can do what you want.
Except for miss a court date, apparently.
Well, that's to get rid of the transmodavon that is weighing you down.
Right. I have to go with Christine. She's going to go alone if I don't go with her. I don't know what to do, Andreas. Help me. Ka? Otto?
What are Ka and Otto doing?
I feel bad. I feel like you guys haven't gotten to do anything.
Maybe just waking up and listening. I'm guessing that Christine's been up all night.
Yeah.
And
Take a level of exhaustion.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm going to take a level of exhaustion.
and he's just waking up. What might you be talking about this morning? I heard you in my dreams all night.
Yes.
Kyle's just listening. Maybe he's like picking at his like talons with his
I want to get to this temple as fast as I can to the fairy water.
Where's this feeling coming from, Christine?
I don't know. I just feel like it's something that I need to do. Like it's something I've been putting off.
Couldn't you just go back to Aeron, like the Exaltus Populi said? And
No, because we were in a place called the Naradrome. And within the Naradrome, we received a message.
While the story is happening, you hear the sound of boots that are the sound of boots on the ground as a large group of people are coming. You can see a lieutenant of Victoria with them, and he approaches Andreas and says, "The Mother Superior thought perhaps you could use a little bit of backup. This needs to happen today."
I was wondering if something like this was going to happen. All right.
It's a contingent of troops, and he says, "Transmodavon Tartaric Valerius the 13th, we are here to escort you to the Domis Patram Domi Vivivoju."
Does I'm guessing he's saying this in Elvish?
Yeah.
Great. Otto's going to translate for Christine.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. They're here for Val. It's part of the trials. I believe these. If I consult my text.
Vel's been, after the conversations that we've had, there's been like, Christine,
Val,
I think I have to do this.
you are required by Elvish law to. What if Christine and I can find the Techniciphers Guild and.
Christine, Andreas is right. I can't. I'm being ridiculous, and I have responsibilities here and to my people to see that this is resolved. Please, if you have to go, please take Otto and Ka with you. I don't want you going alone, but I have to go take care of this. Even if it is
Ka takes
by
his
myself.
dagger and like sticks it into a table, like I don't know, like one of those short tables for transmit, and says, "No." And then in Vel's voice, "Vain, trial."
I'm not gonna abandon you. I'm not gonna. As much as I want to fix this, I can't leave you.
It's just some. I'm sure it's fine. It's just some.
I'm not
I'm
gonna
scared.
abandon you for my own selfish pride.
We'll go as soon as I've resolved this. Okay. I turn to the guards. All right. There's no.
Let's go.
plan. Right.
They
I'll
march
come
you.
peacefully.
They march you to the court.
I'm gonna follow them.
You all go. It is the High Court of the Elves. It's a sort of medium-sized building which is suspended. It's like a floating building, sort of suspended over a pit of ghosts that are in there, that are sort of like writhing and crawling at the dirt as you walk across a staircase up to the top. The building itself is hexagonal
I was
shaped.
picturing haunted mansion. And you like go by and look down. It's ghosts doing the ballroom.
There's always
Steps
my
lead
way.
to a large
feel your
room.
sympathy.
You walk inside, and there's like a pit sort of in the middle, nice marble floor with then like stadium seating surrounded. You can see that it's quite full. As you guys are approaching, once you sort of get there, the guards kind of move away, and you can see some people who are kind of noticing as you walk in. And there's some talking. You recognize a few faces. You see Ansma is there off in the distance. And she waves to you, but first someone steps in front of you, and he shakes her hand. He is a sort of a smart-looking elf. He has a really pronounced scar that goes like all the way up here up his neck,
Okay.
and he is dressed very nice in like all black robes, and he bows and he like shakes your hand.
Hello.
And he says, "Yes, it's very good to finally meet you." Yes, I'm.
Yes.
You may not have met me, although I'm sure you've heard of me. I'm Jimenovan.
Jimeno.
And that means caster of casters. He's the head of the
Whoa.
entire Shadow Protocol.
Yes.
Otto
of
know he
course.
was the caster of casters? Know his
Yeah,
name?
but
Okay.
recognizing
Right.
that name, and he shakes her hand. And he says, "We're very proud of you and all that you did. We're really rooting for you here today."
Thank you.
Yes, your success with Lunem was a shining example of the entire program.
Right. Thank you. It was the culmination of a lot of generations of work.
Yes, absolutely. And we just are so glad that you were part of the Shadow program, and that it was finally your work from your caster, and all the way down the line, 13 generations that were able to do this. So we're really, really rooting for you here today.
Thank you.
This is all right. Well, good luck there. And he
Much appreciated, sir.
walks
Good to-
away.
Good to meet you.
I'll make a strength check.
Strength.
In the meantime, Otto translates all
12.
of that for Christine.
Thank you.
12.
And me, because you don't know that I
That's right.
understand it.
Actually, he just
out of the crowd,
Things
you
guys.
get sort of grabbed by your jacket and you get like pushed.
By my jacket?
Well, by like
Oh, okay, like so it's
Oh, like a
invisible,
horse?
like
no, it's an elf who
Oh, okay.
steps in and like picks you up. It's Tarek. He's like
oh,
inches away from your face.
Hi, Tarek.
He has 2 different colored eyes, and he like he grabs you and he says,
what colors are his eyes? Like your eyes?
they're green and blue.
Okay.
And he like picks you up and pins you to the wall and he says, "There you are, you little."
Christine's
Hey,
gonna step
nibbling.
in and like kind of try to
Hey.
push him off, like
Hey,
grab
Tarek, you
Phil
been
and
working
like
out?
pin
He,
Tarek
like-
against the wall.
As soon as you start to push him, he goes away and he like just sort of points a finger at you and he says like, "Back up!" And like you can see like some people are starting to be like they shouldn't be fighting, and he says, "I will end you for what you did. You have no idea what you have done, and that what you and that idiot Davon have done."
What? Oh, okay. This is a lot.
Vel, who is this?
This is
Transmotivon Tartaric Valerius the 13th.
Is this in Elvish?
Yeah, but he's no. This isn't common.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
Okay.
he
speaks
turns
more.
and says his name. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. That's well. I mean, yeah.
The rightful Transmotivon Tartaric Valerius the 13th. And this ends here today.
Well, we agree on that at least, Tarek. I'm sorry, although it doesn't seem like you want to hear that. For what it's worth, I was actually planning on coming and unfreezing you.
Yeah, sure you were.
Nothing's gonna really be gained from us talking here, is it, Tarek?
He kind of like, he sort of like says, "I don't think so. Let's get on with it." And he sort of walks away, and you can see like that he kind of passes Ansma, and Ansma like looks over to see like if she should follow him or not, and comes up to you and says, "Hi, Vel," or Vain, or Cat. I'm not sure exactly what everything that's going to happen today, but
neither. Are you
whatever happens, I think we'll know how to how we'll proceed better after today. I hope.
Yeah. Is she gonna turn to walk away after that, or I don't want to grab her for?
Yeah, she kind of moves.
Hey, I know it's hard, but no matter how today goes, you're welcome to keep coming with me.
I don't know if I am. I'm as of right now, I'm here with the caster of casters, and after today, there's going to be an obvious decision of who I am, whose shadow I am.
But
I am the shadow of Transmotivon Tartaric Valerius the 13th. If that is you, then I am going to follow you. But if that's Tarek, well,
but if it isn't, you don't want to. Not that guy.
it doesn't matter what I want. I am Transmotivon Tartaric Valerius the 14th. Whoever that is going to be. Good luck, Val.
Doesn't matter what you want, Ansma. Bye.
I hope you're victorious. And he walks away. You notice that in the top of above there are 12 chairs total, sort of like the face of a clock. And there's one like grand chair. And you can see that from the top of the building, it's an open air building, so you can see the sky above. Okay. You can see from the top level, you can see judges are starting to take their seats. There's 12 judges, and they sit down, and then the high judge sits down. That is Tenja is his first name, and then it's easier to read this one. Yathijatha Grabitafivan is his full title, which means like high judge.
Okay.
And or like he that brings wisdom or something like that. But he sits down at his seat, and everyone gets kind of quiet, and you hear people going shh, and it kind of quiets down, and you guys take your seats kind of in sort of the audience. There isn't really a absolute place for the for anyone to stand. You see Tarek come out into the middle of the room, and the high judge says, "Thank you, everyone. If you will remember where we were from yesterday, and from the previous days over the last 6 months or so, we have been we're here waiting. There has been an official summons sent out for Transmodavan Darteric Valerius XIII to appear. I now call to see if he. This seems like just business as usual. I call to see if he is here. Has he arrived?"
The Exaltus Populi is present.
There's kind of like a little bit of a murmur. You guys notice in the crowd that the Matron Victoria is here, kind of seated with some of her people. All the biggest people are here, and there's kind of some talks. And he says, Please come forward into the circle."
And walk on out.
"As you know, you have been summoned here because of a discrepancy in your lineage. Do you you have been asked here today to provide any proof of your lineage? Do you possess such proof?"
I am. Vel kind of starts to reach into his pocket to the writ that he got from Lily back, and that he pulls his hand back up and goes, "I'm not going to insult this court by pretending that I do."
"Very well. In that case, this man here has accused you of identity theft. Do you deny this?"
I would refer to it more as identity reappropriation.
And there's kind of some talks in the crowd, and he says, "Accused, what do you have to say?" And he looks, and he's kind of like, he's seething. He says, "Based on what is here today, as there isn't any proof as to who exactly has the identity of Transmodavan Darteric Valerius XIII, as I have been unable to procure it from the Shadow Protocol," and he kind of like says that out into the stands.
Oh.
He says, "In that case, I would like to determine this by a trial by combat."
What?
To the death, so that there is only one remaining Transmodavan Darteric Valerius XIII. There's like a big murmur in this crowd.
I don't know that that's really the way this needs to go here.
The judges kind of all are they're a little bit shocked, but some of them don't look so shocked. And the head judge who ponders it for a moment, he goes, and
Trial by combat to the death. We are elves. We are the people. Our lives are eternal and precious.
Yes, but whose life exactly this is to claim? This is a very elegant solution. He doesn't seem like a very smart guy, or at least a very wise judge.
I like that his name is Bringer of Wisdom.
But he looks pretty buff.
Sure.
He looks like more buff than he is wise.
All right.
He goes, "Yes, I think that this will be good. I declare that we will have a magical duel to the death here."
Tarek, we don't have to do this. You can have the
"Yes,
name."
we do." And he says, "We will reconvene tomorrow for for the trial, failure to present yourself will result in a forfeit, and we'll come and find you. Okay, that's all the business for today. We will continue this in the morning.
This is very unusual, Christine. It seems the judges have just decided on trial by combat to the death.
I like the auto play-by-play.
I didn't realize that the elven people would so archaic.
They're not. Usually. This is ridiculous.
Is vote back now?
Yeah. I'm going to say that I
you
walked
to
back
right in.
as you were providing that explanation.
So is there any way to avoid the trial by combat?
The court has spoken.
Tarek kind of like shoves you on his way out. And he says, "You better rest up, Vel."
It's
Should I say Vayin?
I mean, if you want, like, Tarek, this is ridiculous. You don't have to. I'll cede the name to you. We don't have to kill each
This
other.
is more than just the name, Vel. Vayin. This is a hard habit to break.
Yeah.
Yeah. This. There is more at work than you understand, Vayin. That is why you had no right to do what you did in the first place.
I don't think you had a right to do what you did. Val, like, finally, like, cedes over a little bit. Upending all of this, upending the fate of the fate of our entire people. What?
I did what is necessary for the people.
Yeah, well, you never bothered to try explaining it to me instead of just.
Explain it to you, some little lab assistant, just so incredibly enamored with Davon that you hung around at his every word. Yeah, like you were ever gonna listen to me. We'll settle this tomorrow.
If that's what you want. More than just a lab assistant. Now, you'll find.
Well, we'll find out if you're anything at all. And he like coats out.
Damn. Codex, it was cool.
What an ass.
Now, what exactly is it between you two? In fact, I wasn't really sure what have you?
He was the actual official Transmodavante Terfalarius the 13th. That's why I thought that this trial would just strip me of my name if I lost it, which is not.
What happens if you just don't show up tomorrow?
They'll probably try to find me.
Well, if you forfeit your name, right? So isn't that what you
The court has spoken already, and Tarek isn't interested in that resolution.
But that is the court's decision. They said if you don't show up, you forfeit your name and they will come find you. You forfeit
I
your
give it
name.
back to him.
They'll probably kill you.
Yeah, that's what
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and a forfeit of a trial by combat to the death means that I forfeit my life, Christine.
Oh, okay.
Let's put it that way.
Whatever the result, there'll be only one Tartaric Valerius remaining, which is
Okay.
kind of
Like
an
Highlander.
elegant solution for these kind of issues.
Kind of like Highlander.
If brutal. Yes.
Well, or whoever you are, what with
I love Otto.
I just met him, so he
Andreas, as the Mother Superior, as you're leaving, says, "Thank you, Andreas, for getting him here. It's good to see this all finally reaching its conclusion."
I thank you for your guidance, and while I would say that I didn't need your help, I probably did.
Any visions?
Yes, actually. Do you want me to go through it now, or
Just,
it was,
do you any understanding of what they might mean?
I think I do.
And then I would like to talk to you later about them.
Perfect.
Actually, come with me now.
You got it now.
I was still talking to
Mom, yeah.
to Velda.
You got it, Mom. All right. Yeah.
I'm actually like player curious about this too, but
Yeah, sure. It's probably helpful to recap all of this anyway.
Yeah. Well, it's my understanding that the elfin lifespan has been fully restored with the Shadow Protocol cancelled, or at least no longer necessary. What matter is it that...
That was the argument I was planning on making to the court before Tarek pulled the insane trial by combat crap. I think this is...
It seems it doesn't even
He
matter.
kind of glances over at the caster of casters. He's like, I think...
He kind of
This
like
is-
smiles and waves as he leaves.
Yeah, I think this is a gambit for them to try and reassert their relevance, or something.
It's also
As he watches him
revenge.
go. Well, yeah, that's definitely Tarek's thing.
Or removing you as their figurehead, seeming as you don't represent elven culture in their eyes.
The Shadow Council wants to be able to claim me because I'm the one who restored immortality to the people, and they want to claim that it was their initiatives that resulted in that. It's a prestige play.
It
It's a
seems
relevance
we're...
play.
Vel, are you allowed to have a second in your trial of combat?
I don't actually know very much. This is sort of unprecedented. I don't know, but if
It's probably going to be a 1v1 wizard.
yeah, and also if it was 2v2, then Ansma would probably be his second, and I don't want to think about that.
That would suck.
Yeah.
It's probably just going to be the two of us, Christine. Tarek.
Well, if you
It's sort of like
must...
fighting your dad at this point. He's always been. He taught me most of my foundational learning, more so than.
Tarek did?
Well, I was a lab assistant working mostly under him while Davon was abroad. But I've come a long way since then.
Yes.
Well, we better prepare then.
Right.
If you're to face him
All right.
tomorrow.
What do you guys want to do during your? You have the rest of the day.
Try and find a map.
montage. Wait, what?
Find a map.
Oh yeah, map.
Find a map. Do some research. Try and figure out how to get to the Black Forest.
Food.
I was hungry.
Andreas, while these guys are, you're able to go to the Technocyphers Union and you're able to chart a course.
Great.
It's going to take you 2 days of tromping through the.
Great.
But he says he spends a lot of time saying are you sure this is not a place you want to go. This is 5-star danger at least. You're going straight. You have to go straight into the heart of the Black Forest. It's called the Black Forest for a reason.
I understand.
I just need to make sure that you understand this and fill out all of these 5-star danger forms,
Of course.
making sure that you requested this route intentionally.
And you know of no other easier way.
No! This is a ruin. I don't know what you're expecting to find there, but there's nothing.
The ruin of what?
It was a library, and it fell during the fall.
Library's a good sign.
Whatever.
Is it alright if it's in Aranese?
Yeah, but it's gonna take another 24 hours for me to put it together.
I'll just sign it.
Okay, all of them.
Oh.
Thanks. All right.
While she's doing that.
This is my.
Is Andreas still around? Is Koss still around?
Andreas is with the
Mother Superior.
Mother Superior.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so I need to
Hanging out with Otto.
I need to prepare.
Being tourists.
I've never. I haven't fought a one-on-one mage duel since Ossilac. so
My
that
big
didn't
question
go.
is there any prep you want to do?
Other than switching around my spells and
Sure.
maybe, I don't think there's anything more.
Idle's got some tricks that he wants to give out.
Possibly.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Vel's like already.
Take this and this.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
I've been saving this for a special occasion. Don't break it.
Okay. Yeah. Vel's gonna like start just pulling notebooks out. And like, going, okay. Tarek likes to. Tarek. God, how does Tarek fight? I've never seen Tarek fight. Except for that one time he tried to kill me. But okay. How do I? Okay. Counter magic. He's like flipping through.
Meanwhile, while he's prepping, Andreas, you and the Mother Superior go to a nice little restaurant. They serve some karis and some rice and things on leaves, and as you eat them as she says. So, what do you think what is your vision? What do you think the meaning is?
So I had a image of a two-headed moon beast, but one of the heads was dead.
That's troubling.
And then a raven pecked out the eyes of the dead one.
Very troubling indeed.
I thought that it could mean that the Exaltus Populi gave up his name but could still be whole. But this whole trial by combat is...
Yes, I was not anticipating that was going to be Tarek's move. So you think that it's So you think it's related to the Exaltus Populi? Very interesting. This is a very troubling, very troubling dream considering the state of the moon beast. Moon beast with two heads. Well, the one head of the two-headed moon beast is dead.
Is there a religious significance to?
Only that the moon beast is tangentially related to our culture in Tulunam. But yes, and the raven too. That's very interesting.
Yeah, I don't understand the. I just thought it was a raven pecking out the eyes. I don't understand. I can't attach the significance to. Is it a human influence or not? Like
maybe it'll come to you.
Okay.
Best to think on it.
Excuse me. Hi. Did you guys leave?
Yeah, we left.
Oh, okay. I thought you were still.
You can find us if you want. I don't mind. That's why Casey and I are like looking at each other like, what?
I would like to talk to Andreas after he's done. I wasn't sure if they were still like convening in the court or if they left to a second location.
They've left.
Okay,
they went to
forget that.
Restaurant.
Forget that.
Imagine they went to like a Benihana's to talk.
No, they did not.
This is very troubling. Ooh, look at the volcano!
I'm the egg summoner. You'll get that later.
All right. Now, I believe if there's nothing else, then I believe I have to help the Exaltus Populi.
That's fair. Thank you, Andreas.
As always.
Alright, anything else you guys want to do?
Find the Exaltus Populi.
In town?
You find him.
I want to talk to Andreas.
Yes. Our
I'm gonna get
Con
to
Otto doing a town thing.
Trial.
Yeah, we're doing a town thing.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Great.
Otto.
Come on, friend. I had a dream last night, and I think I require some form of crossbow.
Okay.
Let's go. We have gems to spend. I have changed my mind.
Where to?
Where are we going?
Oh my lord.
Who would sell the biggest crossbow bolt thrower this side of Aaron?
Ka? Why don't you use a little thieves' can to find this?
He'd say, maybe Otto asks, like, do you know anything about projectile weapons?
You don't even have to roll.
Okay, they did.
What'd you get?
20. I succeeded whistling.
I find a crossbow right here in my hand.
You do a little thieves' cant whistling like where can I get the biggest crossbow? Where can I get the biggest bolt shooter? And there's a guy. There's a guy in Lopside.
Yeah,
who specializes in big old bolt throwers.
I hope it's not the guy I fucked over.
It's a different guy.
It's not wheezing tongue or whatever.
No, it's a different dude.
The heavy breathing.
I can't explain it. It came in a dream. I need some form of.
I get the whistling and then I
I was like mumbling to
I'm like-
himself as we are mumbling to him.
I'm like, come on, let's go.
I
I lead the way to Lopside.
great. We go to offside.
This will be.
And I can, once we get there, I do some whistling to find the exact place.
You find the place, and you're here in Lopside, and it's like it's in like a really old part of this. Really old part of the city. That smoke alarm scared the hell out of me. It's an old part of the city. You find that there's like it's just like a little hole in the wall. It's sort of like a ruined. It's just adjacent to Lopside, so it's not in like the actual big overturned building. It's like what that building might have fallen on had it not been, a few blocks over this direction. And there's some like old windy streets, and you find a building. It's it's just like a sort of squat little place with a little sign on the door that has just been written in Elvish, and it's called Bolt Throwers.
Bolt throwers.
Yeah, bolt throwers. Yeah.
Great.
Bolt throwers, and like underlined 3 times. And give me a spot check, both of you.
Oh, okay.
Spot it.
Spot check. What is?
Just perception.
Well, it's really low, so.
Okay.
11.
11. Give me a. Do you have any religion? Are you?
I
religion?
do.
Go ahead, Otto.
I should, but
Natural 20 plus 8.
Oh, okay. As you're walking into this place, you notice that a couple of doors up, like at an angle where the road turns. There's like a little totally square building that looks like that you recognize as like the tiniest temple of Nara, but it's like looks like totally smashed open.
This is strange. Apparently. And he walks closer up to the door.
Yeah.
The door itself is smashed open?
Yeah, and you can see that like further inside.
What's representative
there's some
of it being a
candles.
temple of Nara?
Its shape being a yellow square, as well as some of the writing on the sides, and then there's maybe like a long gone honeycomb.
Okay.
It's like
if I wasn't mistaken, this is a distinctive shape of the Temple of Nara. He peeks his head in. What does the inside look like? Can you?
You peek your head inside, and you can't see. You can see that there's some candles lit, like way deep on the inside, but the inside looks like totally ruined.
Oh, okay.
Like
Some
stuff is
candles lit.
smashed. Stuff has been looted. There's like vines and stuff growing up in it. It looks very old.
Kara kind of says Nara, like in Christine's voice, and he pulls out the Nara flail and just like holds it up to see if, I don't know, any sort of anything happens. Just like,
It maybe like you can see a couple of the bees like maybe come out, like the glowing bees kind of come out and.
Nara.
Yes. Come, the crossbow can wait. Remember Christine saying something about Nara and her search for... Hello! He says in Elvish, and then... Hello! He says in Aaron.
Kara repeats both of those.
Give me a listen check.
Okay.
Hello!
18
that's
plus
enough.
something.
You hear like the sounds of like
Oh.
like almost like mechanical
Oh.
sounding noises as something comes like
Something
out
seems to be.
kind of like coming along the walls, and then you see like a robed figure like drop kind of from like the second level down in front of you.
Drop from the second level?
Yeah, like drop,
just like
like jump from the ceiling and like land down and goes and it like it turns at you. It looks to be wearing what were at one point robes of Nara, but they are like totally shredded. Like the bottom half, it doesn't even reach the floor anymore. It's just been like torn away, and they're dirty and they're messy. And you see that the thing is missing, and its arm like ends right here on the left-hand side. But the curious part about it is the rest of it looks like it's made out of porcelain, like a blue porcelain, as it and it has like a head, like a blank face with just like 3 dots in it that are its eyes as it like
Is it sort of like obviously
looks around.
mechanical?
Yeah, it's some kind of mechanical thing, because
Yeah.
you can see that like it has gears and stuff inside of it that are not unlike the Procurer,
I was
but
gonna say,
not as precise. And you can definitely see that it's like breaking down. You can see like something shiny spinning in its head that like seems to be missing a portion, so it just like goes
Spark everyone.
yeah, giving it like a weird affect.
wow.
It says hello.
It says hello?
Yeah.
Oh. Hello.
Hello.
You're a mechanical automaton of some sort, if I'm not mistaken.
Am I? Looks down and someone says, "Yes, I appear to be. Thank you. That is excellent information. I will store that."
Are you the keeper of this temple? Of Nara, if I'm not mistaken?
Yes, of Nara. Yes.
What?
Yes.
You're the one who keeps the candles lit, then. There's no...
You see that the candles are lit in front of like a small shrine of Nara. There's like an open one of her holy books on the thing, and he says, "Yes, I am. I am. Yes, thank you."
This is most unusual. I've never seen a construct of this sort.
Give me just an investigate check, just like looking at him for a minute.
Yay! 17.
Not that high.
He looks exceptionally old, like potentially like 1,000 years old.
Wow.
Wow. Can I examine the device? Do I know anything about him?
Yeah, absolutely. You know that it's like a living construct, so it's like it's not like a machine.
Have I
it's
heard anything about this?
It's like a living. Give me a Arcana check.
Arcana. Okay. Ooh, why do I keep going? 13.
This is actually, you've seen lots of legends with this in your research. It's like a mechanical thing with an actual soul in it.
Oh wow. Okay.
It's like,
yes,
it's like an individual soul, not like a bound elemental or something.
Right.
It like has a life.
Toby.
Right. No, this is distinctly different. If I remember correctly from the text, it's a bound soul in a mechanical body.
It like at the word soul.
What is?
Says, all souls are bound in Nara's loving lines.
What is your name? Do you have a name?
Searching. Alabast.
Alabast. Well, Alabast, is there anyone else here that could tell us about you, perhaps, or the temple?
I do not remember.
Oh my, I think this is something Christine would want to see, at least the Nara temple.
Nara.
Yes, Nara. Have you come to worship?
Perhaps, yes? Maybe we can get it to respond to our stimulus. Yes, we are. We are here to worship. Please, we are new followers of Nara.
I will begin reading from Nara's holy book. You see it like walk up, and it's like, you know, its one arm is like sparking as it picks up the book and starts like flipping to a page, and then it just like opens the book and starts to read. It's like three eyes going as it reads from this holy book.
Do we still have sending stones?
Yes.
Yes. They're all tied. They're all tied to me.
Oh.
Well, I don't know.
They work like walkie-talkies.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah.
Steven decided that these were all just in a network.
They
That's
work
right.
like walkie-talkies.
Great. Because it will. I don't know him, but I have one. But I think we learned that they have them on.
Yeah.
Ka has one.
Yeah.
Oh. We should tell the others. Use the sending stone. He like takes it. How does it work?
I just like picks it with
Picks
the
it,
beak real
like,
quick,
turns on?
and it's like
Does it start to glow?
Yeah, it's just a glow.
All right, great. Hello. This is Averil and Ka. We've found a temple of Nara.
Nara.
What?
Yeah, we're in the. What is it called again? The district we're in.
Lopside.
Oh, we're in
I can't
Lopside.
say that.
Yeah. Yes. But now you can. We're in Lopside.
Lopside.
Where in Lopside?
Let me direct you. Follow my precise instructions. And he just talks over and over and over, and you get a pinpoint directions on where they are.
Vel switches his
All right.
over to like
Mute.
he lets his go to voicemail.
He mutes his group me.
Let me start with. He's like one of those old timers that doesn't just tell you to Google map it. He like has to explain.
If you've reached the barrel,
Once you see the fifth step of the. Yeah.
you should smell bread being freshly made.
That's when my eyes
It's
were.
past the Oro wheat factory that used to be there.
I've thought of some preparations I want to make too.
Okay, while we're heading over, preparations. Are you with? You're helping. Great.
I've got up to Val.
All right, Andreas, I've got some ideas for the fight tomorrow.
Correct. I also think that I can help you with what you have to do.
Okay, great. I'm going to need to find a place where I can buy rare animal parts, and then I'm going to also need several, like at least 10 sets of shackles.
Huh. And that's for.
Wait, you need what?
10 sets of shackles.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
And well, do you know greater invisibility?
But no, I never really bothered with illusion magic.
Okay. Well, I don't know if Tarek has the same knowledge base as you, but I think
I mean, unless he has some knowledge that he's been keeping from me, he should have roughly the same transmutation training I do, with maybe a few less leaps in logic or more leaps in logic, depending on where his research led him. Anyway, I need to buy rare animal parts.
I think an easy way to keep you safe is to either go invisible or detect his invisibility.
Tarek using invisibility. I hadn't really thought about that. Okay. Are you?
I
okay.
know see invisibility, and I think after we get the shackles and animal parts, we can. If you don't know, I don't know greater invisibility, but that might be a way to keep you safe as well.
Aberil.
And then other preparatory spells, and maybe the first couple rounds, and how to keep you safe.
Right. I've gotten pretty good at counter magic, so there's that.
Okay.
I'll need to buy more pots. All right. First, shackles and ceramics.
Spell component store.
Yeah, you guys can just. I will
Osh
hand
hardware.
wave. I'm gonna hand wave your shop.
And ceramics. Okay. I also want to buy a fang from some of those great lizards that are rumored to dwell around the last colony.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking. Yeah, that's a little more specific, but I don't know if I need to find a special dealer for that or what. But
yeah, give me a charisma check.
Natural 20.
All right, you find a dude.
Yeah,
You find a
you the lizard?
crazy trapper dude. Hi, what are you looking for?
Yeah.
I got all kinds of animal parts.
Alright, have you been down to the last colony recently? I hear
Yes, I've been there.
Alright, the great lizard's down there. Do you happen to have a fang?
I do.
What a coincidence!
This is amazing. Yeah, just go with it.
This is perfect. I'll buy it off you. This will be my insurance plan.
Oh man.
It'll cost you. It'll cost you 50 stars.
I can do that. Okay. It's a pretty good price for rare lizard parts.
I wouldn't know.
Trust me.
Meanwhile, Christine,
Yeah.
you made your way down to the lopside where Ka and Otto are just watching this guy like read as
I've
this
been
thing.
like kind of like pushing him as he reads to see if he can like hold himself up.
Yeah, he does. He like
Yeah.
stumbles over, but then you see like there's a big spinning a wheel in the middle that like spins to like
Right.
keep him like
Oh,
gyros.
cool.
He's got like a gyroscope on the inside, so he like stumbles. You know, like those robots at MIT when you
That's
push
what I was
them.
thinking.
That's 100% what it is. It's like
Great. We've basically been like interrogating him and poking him.
yeah, but he doesn't notice because he's a robot.
He's a
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
but
He's just
still,
All the while, I think he's like guiding Christine the Sending Stone. Yes, and you turn into the doorway.
I think I've got it, Otto. Christine kind of like yells.
Do we direct calls specifically, or like are Jamie and Rasper able to?
I think it's specific, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I think,
Oh my
I think they do. I
That's how
think you guys
walkie-talkies
all,
work.
yeah, they're all hearing it. Rasper's probably buried it in the ground
Yeah.
because he doesn't want
That's
to.
enough of that.
The cornfield has like voices coming out of it. Yeah.
People tell
There's some
stories
farmer
about
out
it.
there
Ghostly whispers coming from the
I
ground.
heard voices on the farm. the other
Meanwhile,
day.
Jamie's doing whatever Jamie's doing, like staring at it probably like this, unsure of whether or not to respond.
Does it have a range? Or is it
No.
like infinite? It starts
Same
at-
plane.
Oh, same plane.
If they're on a different plane, then they don't work. But,
I thought sending is a cross. Message is same plane. I think sending is
actually
a cross planes,
Yeah,
right?
if it's just straight up sending, I mean, also,
But it can be
It
intercepted.
depends on what
by-
the actual spell is.
yeah, I mean,
It's
we,
probably this plane.
yeah,
yeah, it's
we
this
sort of
plane.
we sort of house ruled these stones to not just cast sending once a
Yeah.
day. So
Okay. Yes, Christine, you've made it!
Yeah.
Look at what we've found! Not only is this the Temple of Nara, but
Yes, Nara, welcome to the Temple of Nara.
him!
I am Alabast.
Alabast.
He's some kind of mechanical automaton.
When he pushes him again.
Stop. Alabast, are you the priest here?
Yes. Yes, I am. I think. I don't remember.
Christine, I know from my
Memory
text
banks
that
extremely damaged.
Alabast is a living soul trapped within this mechanical body. He seems to have forgotten many things, though, and
My memory banks can hold up to 2 years of information.
he could be over 1,000 years old.
Has anything happened in the past 2 years of importance, Alabast?
No.
I see.
Business has been usual.
Do you get business often?
I met a paladin once.
You did.
Yes. He came through here.
How long ago?
70 years ago?
That's a very good memory.
Oh. Memory erased. Oh no.
I'll never forget you, Fry. Never deleted.
He came here before heading south.
Did you say where he was headed? Besides south.
No. But he had a lovely singing voice.
Do you get many visitors here over the past 2 years?
No. Exactly 0 visitors in the last 2 years.
I see.
Alabas, do you know anything about curses or afflictions?
Do you require healing? It is within my protocol to heal those who require it. And he like just sticks his hands out and just goes.
This is a new meaning to the word heal bot.
Heals everyone in the room with like a mass cure wounds.
Can we take him with us?
Yeah.
All right.
Please put me down. Please.
Thank you, Alabast. But I was talking more of, I have been aged, and I don't know if it is in your power to reverse it.
I am unable to turn back the sands of time.
Even if they are unnatural.
I am authorized to heal and break curses.
And this isn't a curse?
I do not have any information on your particular affliction.
Perhaps would you know of other temples of Nara nearby, or within the homeland?
No information found.
Well, it seems he's quite old, but
Do you believe that you are cursed?
Yes. I don't know what else this would be.
Gonna try to sell you something.
It is within my power to lift curses. However, I require some form of compensation
What is that?
to aid in the upkeep of this fine temple. And like a bird takes off and like poops on him as like some plaster falls from the walls. And this arm is just a stub, so it's like
How much?
The old inspector.
Five moons.
Alright. Christine reaches into her bag and she hands him 6.
he like picks him up, or he goes to, and then like 2 of them, like 3 of them fall because he doesn't have his other hand to catch them.
Christine bends down and grabs them.
He says, "This is too many moons. Please insert correct payment."
Christine takes one out.
6 moons. He like walks
5 moons.
5 moons. Steven. I'm so bad at robots, guys.
I know.
He walks like you see him walk into a back room. You follow him into the back room.
Yeah.
He walks into the back and you see that there's like a coffer that he opens up. The lock is like long broken, and he like opens it up and he dumps the moons into the chest, and then he closes the lid. And he walks back into the main room. You can tell that it's been like busted off by thieves, and the coffer is totally empty. And so someone's likely to just come back
take them. Like we can take them right out.
Yes. And he walks back into the main room, and his sash is totally ruined. His garb looks not unlike Mary's, but like if Mary got torn to pieces and then put it back on. And he says, "Now then, we shall now pray to Nara."
Yes.
And as he like takes his spot in the center, he says, "Please kneel."
Christine kneels.
And he like, do you guys kneel as well?
Oh yeah. Yeah, cause like with his hands in the cup.
Are you gonna take the moons back? The 5 moons?
No, he's digging in there like he's gonna, and then he's like, oh, I gotta go. Okay.
Yeah.
He says, once like you all get into position, then he like a sort of wind comes up through the room, and all the candles go out, and you can see that his eyes give off like a really faint sort of yellowish glow, and he puts his hands so that they would be in prayer, but again he has a half a stub arm, and begins to pray and says, Nara, please grant your obedient servant the power to break this curse upon this worshipper of you. Please let this be within your narrative of our lives. Error. Prayer not found. Prayer not found. Searching. Restoring data. He raises his hands and he says, commence prayer, and a huge beam of light shoots out. Birds take off from the top of it. The candles light as this huge ball of glow passes it, and the room kind of shudders for a minute, and there's a quiet, because after the candles light up, they are lit for a second, burn very bright gold, then they move out again, and the Nara, the Alabast, you just kind of see collapses down to the ground. His eyes.
Christine runs and tries to grab him and make sure he doesn't break.
You see the light has gone out from his eyes and he's not sparking, and you can see the stuff inside of him is starting to slow down as it
Otto,
spins out. But with well, go ahead.
Otto, can you fix him?
I'm not sure. This is far beyond my knowledge. This was constructed.
Well, you created Toby. You can.
Do you have the mending spell?
I know I do have mending, but I've also got. I guess I got the manual going. Yeah, I've got that. I can try. Let me pull out my kit. And he always has a kit. And the leather bundling up. And 20 tools. I guess I'll examine device now he's on the ground. Otto, the first thing he does is takes off whatever little clothes, unwraps the first bit.
Yeah, you see that the sort of the
right.
porcelain sort of blue, white and sort of blue color is, he has a big chest piece.
Yeah.
Does it look like marble, or does it look like the blue creates patterns?
The blue creates sort of patterns.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a blue painted ceramic kind
Okay.
of. So it has swirls and stuff within it.
Yeah.
Kind of imperfections.
He opens it up. What does he see?
There's all kinds of gears and stuff. You kind of understand how they work. But through your use of the mending spell, you'll be able to make you don't have to roll anything.
Can I roll to examine device though?
Yeah,
no,
absolutely.
How to fix him? 27.
Yeah, you learn a bit about his workings and how it works.
Very interesting.
And it's the soul that turns the wheel in the middle and all that. And
Does it look like the soul is still bound properly?
Yeah.
Oh, good. He doesn't seem to be permanently broken. I might be able to. Is it obvious how to fix him?
Yeah. You just if you cast mending.
Great. Then he uses. Can mending just be him fixing it?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
great.
that's what it is.
All right, great.
You mend in, you heal him. You heal him some. He can't be healed by magic. You have to heal him.
Yeah. He gets in there with tools and fusses around until
During
things
this,
start.
Ka has is stolen away to the coffer and actually started to.
You see as you fix him, the light comes back in his eyes.
Alabast?
He says,
Are you okay?
Alabast, what is that?
That's your name.
Yes. New entry. Name. Alabast. Registered. I am Alabast.
You're
He, gets up. What is my primary function?
to serve Nara and protect her temple.
Yes. I will do so.
I'm sorry, Christine. It appears that
When, with your examine device,
Yeah.
when these guys die and come back, their memory is
Yeah.
wiped.
perhaps the soul didn't retain memories of the past. He's very old.
Ka approaches and takes one of the moons and puts it in Alabast's hand.
What is this?
Nara.
This is Nara.
No. 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 Alabast, that is a currency called a moon. What Ka's trying to do is give money to the Temple of Nara to be fixed.
Thank you. I will use this money to fix the Temple of Nara.
How much does Otto know about
It's pretty dark in here, by the way.
if is it
all the
bad
candles are-
for a
Christina's
soul
gonna-
to be trapped? Is it there's no harm in that?
That's just their lives.
That's their life. Okay.
They just when they die, they lie dormant until they're fixed.
Okay.
Alabast, come here. Let's light the candles. They went out.
He says, "Yes,
She-
I will
she-
light the candles," and he
Okay,
lights
he also
them up.
he knows how to
Yeah, he knows how to light the
Okay.
candles. You don't have to teach him how.
Okay, I'm thinking he's like a child.
I'm trying to figure out how
Yeah.
how much
much?
is what he
Okay.
is programming and what his memory.
memory. Okay.
But in this case, he knows and
He
he
was a BIOS.
he-
He knows his prime directive.
yeah he lights the candles, and you notice that once the lights come up, that he was able to cast greater restoration and break your curse.
We did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Lights come up.
Okay. So it's brighter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
'cause it was
I guess
dark
we should
before.
roll
It's
that.
brighter, and Christine has returned to normal.
Great.
Now the lights come up as he
All right.
finishes lighting all the candles, and you
Yeah.
see him take the moon, and he goes over while you guys are role playing
Yeah.
and describe
Yeah.
what he.
All right. Christine, you're youthful again. It worked. Amazing.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought I would feel more. I don't know.
He walks up to the
I would
wall,
feel different.
and you see him pick up a rock. There's a hole in the wall, and he starts pounding the moon into the hole in the wall.
Ka,
That might be better to shut him down. Perhaps this is a relic. This temple.
but he's alive. He's a person.
Is he a person, Christine?
Ka gives him a push at that. Yeah, see if he remembers how to stand.
Look at
You
him.
said so yourself. He has a soul.
Yes, but a soul aged so many years in the body of a receptacle not meant to carry one for so long, it degrades it. With my own experiments, there's only so long before there's nothing left of the original.
What do you guys sort of intend to do here? So I want to get back to
Yeah.
this so we can.
I'm done here.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to.
It's just-
Pamela wants to
Let's
take
go.
him with us and
No,
keep him.
let's
That's
go.
a peg.
Let's
You
go.
gave
horrible.
him. That's not his directive.
No.
He will
Let's
will
go.
not willingly leave.
No, he won't. I know.
I think we either leave him or shut him down, but this temple there's nothing left here.
Ka leaves.
God's looking out.
Do you go over to the crossbow store?
All right, I'll just will give her something. It's a small, dim glowing orb, and you make the decision. We'll wait outside. Just break the orb on him. If you choose to shut him down, that should release release him from that construct.
Thank you.
And he wobbles off. He like hobbles away.
Christine kind of sits there playing with the orb and watching Alabast.
He kind of like moves around. He's trying to. You see, he's like straightening things up. He's like picking stuff up and moving it back into place. He's trying to fix the place up.
Alabast,
Yes.
stay safe.
Thank you. Adding it to list of directives. Stay safe.
I'll come back when I can.
Understood.
Thank you.
You want to buy a crossbow?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Otto gets outside and he's like, well, no, yes. Otto is in search of a crossbow.
It's something specific, or you want to just buy a heavy crossbow?
Heavy crossbow.
You buy a heavy crossbow.
Great. I'm kind of place. He said he pulls out the 10 gems. Says, I know Christine trusted me, but I'm sure she'd understand that this is for the better of our party. Yeah. Quest. Adventure.
Can the story be
That
called
thing we're doing.
Straight into Arrow?
Well, that's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Great.
All right.
Great.
No, but it's bolts. They shoot bolts.
Yeah.
But
He gets a heavy
it's a store that
crossbow.
only sells crossbows?
No,
Exclusively? Like,
yeah, this
they
guy
stay in
is.
business.
He is this crossbow eccentric.
Oh, okay.
How many yellow gems does it take to buy this crossbow?
One.
Okay. Like half of one? Does he get like the best crossbow for this 100?
Yeah.
Okay, 100 gold crossbow.
Yes.
Damn.
Great.
Yeah. This is like an amazing.
Great. I can't help but feel like I'm overpaying. Here's one!
He's like, here you go.
Is there anything special about this crossbow? Not like magic, but
No.
just like, does it have...
It's very beautifully made.
Masterwork.
Great. It's a beautifully made
It's
crossbow.
a beautifully made crossbow.
Otto doesn't appreciate that. He just wants
Yes.
a mechanical crossbow.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, and bolts, of course.
Yes, of course.
Yes. Okay.
He gives you that stuff and he sells them to you, and it's very nice.
Great.
Okay. Anything else we need to do?
It takes 4 hours to teach you detect or see invisibility.
You got time.
You got time?
Okay. Okay.
You'll have to sleep 4 hours.
That's what we've been.
learn. Yeah.
That's what we've been doing during
Yeah.
all of that.
To learn greater invisibility takes 8 hours.
Otto can't teach it to me anyway. He doesn't have a spell book.
Probably.
But he could hand you.
Yeah. Otto was going to hook you.
All right, we'll do anything that Otto's gonna give. We'll give in the meantime.
Okay.
I'm gonna end the session here because we're a little over, and we will start off tomorrow with Velball. Get hype!
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Thanks everyone.
Flame effects.
Thanks everyone for. Thanks everyone. Now keep that going while I outro. Thanks everyone for watching this exciting episode of Threshold. We will see you tomorrow with the questions, comments, and concerns, and we will see you again following that with another exciting episode of Threshold 2 Mondays from now. So check us out. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you soon. Goodbye.
Bye!